Right, I'm doing a little backyard chickens video here.
Ooh.
So, would you like to tell us about these girls? And where we've come since the last video we did, which was when I fox-proofed the whole run.
Yeah, well, we lost a few, didn't we, to illness.
3.
Nanny Ellen and Beatrice. Hi.
Yeah. We're right down to 3.
Yep. And then we got the call again, saying that more needed rehoming. So we built a bigger home. They put a bigger home now. And the original guys, they're outside. They're free range in the garden. And these are staying in here just for a little while. Aren't you? Yeah. This is how content they are now. Look at this.
Hi. She's a beauty, that one. She was almost oven ready when we got her about 3-4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And now her feathers are growing through. I think something to do with it, with the cold weather, is accelerating the feather growth, I hope, anyway. Oh, but while Tabitha's here, let me just show everybody, because the last time they saw Tabitha, she looked something like that.
Yeah, a bit worse maybe.
A bit worse maybe, yeah. Now, Tabitha looks like that. Absolutely beautiful. She's filled out, she's plumped up, she's got all the new feathers growth that she needs. Look at the state of her, she's beautiful. And that, my dear friends, is what can be done with a ex-battery chicken.
Look at that comb. Look at her comb.
Yeah, look at the colour of that comb. I don't know if you can pick up the colour, but it's beautiful. Oh, come on, Tabitha. Oh, she's your backside. Come on, Tabitha. Hello.
Oh.
She's a bit standoffish, actually. We should have handled her a lot more than we did. However, here we are. Look at the beautiful colour of a lovely plump, bright red comb. Lovely. And she started off looking rather like that. It's so sad.
Not for these guys though, they're the lucky ones.
No, not for these guys. We've managed to save 8 this time, or rescue 8. We got everything crossed up. We're going to see these through to a similar condition as Tabitha, which would be wonderful.
Yep. And it's not going to be long either, is it?
No. As you can see, I've
We've done the roof since
yes, we put a roof on the coop because there was a tarpaulin covering this roof, and it was so noisy. In fact, it's here. It was so noisy with its flapping in the wind, and it was shredding. The wind up here gets really strong, and it was shredding the tarpaulin. We got through about 3 and it was just ridiculous, not sustainable, and very upsetting for the chickens underneath, of course, with all the noise it was making. So my best buddy came along and built the roof, bless him. So thank you, Steve, and we have a proper secure roof now, which will be a proper protection for these beautiful girls. They deserve it, they really do. And we've also had another
oh, Gregory. Don't forget Gregory.
Oh, Gregory, my word, yes, Gregory. Have you seen the turkey? Look at him, he's our Buff Orpington cockerel. We were getting a little bit of bullying going on, or we thought it was probably the molt, but we thought it was bullying. And the breeders said, well, the best thing to do is get a cockerel. We said, oh no, we can't do that, we've got neighbours. So they chose this Buff Orpington for us because he's got a very sort of deep crow when he crows. In fact, Sarah does a great impression of it. How's it go? How's it go?
Where are you now?
Yeah, where'd you go? He goes, anyway, looking up, see.
Where did you go?
Where'd you go? Yeah. But it's not like that shrill, high-pitched cockerel crow, which was very penetrating. This is quite a deep sort of crow.
It's almost pigeon-like.
It almost sounds like a pigeon, yeah. So it's not too bad, and the neighbours think it's lovely, and that's great. What's that? It's going to be noisy. Around here. Let's get around here and I'll show you what I've done. Look, that's the run now. As you remember, I fox-proofed it in. That's one of our neighbours, bless her, she's just coming out to see. Yeah, so I fox-proofed it in, as you know, and then we put the roof on. So it's definitely a work in progress, this run. But the old coop was in the middle of it and taking up an awful lot of room. So we built a shed. We've got a whole shed here. Which is, again, it's a bit work in progress. The original coop's there now, and our girls are using that, so that's great. There's Tabitha again, and Auntie Muriel, hello. So have a look in here, guys. This is what I've done in here, if you can see. I put 2 roosting poles in there, and they all sit really comfortably on there on a night time and roost. They don't roost on the floor, guys, just so you know. They prefer to roost on a pole, because I guess back in the wild they roost in trees on a night time, so they need a pole to perch on. And I've got 2 here, which is more than enough for our 8 girls, and they snuggle on there because it does get quite cold in the night up here in County Durham. But the girls, they have a very high, oh look, they have a very high body temperature. It's about, I don't know what it is, but it's a lot more than us. So they do get very warm. Therefore, on a night time, they all snuggle up together and they're fine, absolutely fine in this shed. And there's a little bit of straw in the corner for the ones that, you know, decide to jump off and can't get back up for whatever reason. So they can snuggle down in there. 1 or 2 lay an egg. I quite often find an egg first thing in the morning. So there you go. There's shavings on the floor there to soak up the droppings, because they do produce a lot of droppings while they're roosting, so that falls to the floor and soaks up onto the shavings, and it's easier to clean and keep clean. It's good. So there you go, and I've got a little light in there as well. You can probably see there, just there, and it's just enough light to put them to bed at night. Now, this is work in progress, as I say, because I am going to make a doorway in that corner there, somewhere, and join it on straight directly into the run. I can't do it just now because this shed is just standing on the earth. I haven't put the base down for the shed, so the next time my buddy's up, we're going to tackle that and put a proper base down, fix the shed, move the shed up, fill this gap, yes, shove it right up, and have a proper sealed doorway entrance directly into the run, which would be great. Our other guys are using this coop very successfully. And that is kind of your update, I think. Please subscribe and hit the like button if you can, and we'll keep you updated that way with progress as we make it. It's now, what is it now? Oh, it's January. It's January. In fact, it's New Year's Day. My word, it's the 1st of January today, and so we are something like 10 months into our adventure with chickens. since we began with our first lot of expatriate chickens, and we love them. We can't stress this enough, that having backyard chickens is so easy, and it doesn't require a lot of work. I mean, you don't have to have 8, you know, you can just have a setup like we had here, which is quite enough for, well, five chickens you could get in there quite comfortably, although we've settled with 3, you know. You get fresh eggs every day, I mean, and there's no trouble. They put themselves to bed at night. All you've got to do is close it up and let them out in the morning. It's so easy. Feed costs pennies, absolute pennies. You get a huge sack full of food for just a few pounds, and it lasts for ages. So there you go, our backyard chickens. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye. She's waving at you. Bye.